So we'll get started and with a lot of inspiration and encouragement. So Lindsay, it's all you.
All right. Well, welcome everybody. My name is Lindsay. I'm a certified health coach with Take Shape for Life, and we want to welcome all of you to this short presentation, and we're sharing some stories of health and hope with everybody. So I'm going to start with my story for you. Kelly, can you change the screen for me? Thank you. All right, so I've been coaching for a little under 2 years now, and I don't have a weight loss story, but I do have a story about improved healthy body, healthy mind, and healthy finances. And in the last 2 years, I've been able to see a drastic change in this because of this amazing program. After college, I started my career as an event planner. And throughout the time that I was event planning, it was a very successful career, but I wanted more purpose in life, and I wanted to feel like I was doing something good. So I started teaching group fitness classes and personal training, and I loved doing that. And eventually I decided to make that a full-time career. So I made that shift, and that's when I was approached about Take Shape for Life. And when I was first approached about Take Shape for Life, I was super skeptical about it because at the time I was being approached by a lot of other shake companies, and I thought this was going to be just another shake company. But something felt a little bit different with this one. The authenticity and the credibility and the amount of support that surrounded this program felt like something that I could be behind and I could be part of. So I ended up starting the program myself. And like I said, I don't have a weight loss story, but what I gained from doing the program myself, I was working out, 2 or 3 times a day teaching classes, but I wasn't seeing the results in my body that I wanted to see. And a lot of us think that, we work out really hard, we should be seeing changes, but I wasn't fueling my body correctly. So the health that I gained from this program is just learning healthy habits in regards to fuel. So I decided to become a health coach because I wanted to share this with other people. I just thought it was going to be something that my family would get healthy and some of my personal training clients would get healthy, but I never really thought anything further than that. And people started losing weight, gaining health, and getting off medications. And that was kind of my aha moment that, wow, this is something that I should be shouting from the rooftops. Like, how come everybody doesn't know about this program? It's amazing. And a short time after that, I started sharing it with everybody because I truly believed in it. And I've been able to help a lot of people, not just with their healthy body, but also in the realm of healthy mind and healthy finances, helping people assist others in greater health and finding that for themselves as well. So I've been able to build an amazing business in a short amount of time. And what that means to me is having the freedom to truly live the life that I love. And I love that I'm able to pay it forward and help everybody reach their health goals, not only for a healthy body, healthy mind, but healthy finances as well. So I'm glad that I started this journey, and I'm glad that I trusted in the process. And the ripple effect that I mentioned is incredible. And having all these people gain better health because of my one decision is like mind-blowing to me. And so I would like to bring on the next presenter. Thank you for listening to my story, because we're talking a lot about this ripple effect. And because of my one decision, this next presenter was able to move forward in her health as well. Christina.
There we go. Hi. I figured it out. No. Well, actually, like, pretty much in a nutshell, I have done all kinds of diets, tried to lose weight, been up and down with yo-yo dieting my whole life. And I was just at my lowest point of my life. And I was introduced to an awesome program, met a lot of great people who have supported me throughout this whole journey, which, you know, it's had a great effect on my life. I used to be able to sleep 12 hours out of a 24-hour period because I was so depressed, and I hated the way I looked. I hated the way I felt. I had no energy. And now I am eating the proper fuel every day, all day long. I'm not hungry. I think I sleep probably only about 4 hours a night, which is, I can't even believe that. It's like, I mean, I probably sleep a little bit more than that, but I have a lot of energy, and I'm losing weight in places that it's like where all that fat was stored up, the hardest places that you could possibly lose weight, it is coming off. And the best part is that just being so happy. I mean, I know I'm generally a happy-go-lucky kind of person as it is, you know, I try to be anyway, but just the confidence I have now. I want to be around people. I want to do things. I want to be at that party or whatever. I know I've changed who I want to be around. That definitely has changed, but wanting to be able to go out and do stuff instead of going, you know what, that outfit sucks, because it shrunk on me. But no, it didn't shrink. It's your belly's too big. So, you know, I mean, trying on new clothes, fitting into new clothes. I just, I love this. I mean, I think that, I never had the will to like thrive. I have never had, where I could have, healthiness involved in my program, you know, where it was told to me, hey, you know what, this is what you do to get healthy. This is how you get healthy. Not, you know, I needed a structure, you know, because I couldn't just have, well, you know, eat all the lettuce and vegetables that you can and get healthy that way. No, you need to be fueled so that you can work out and that you can, you know, start losing weight and feeling good about yourself. Because the minute you don't start losing weight, you're going to just say, I'm going to abandon this, you know, because you can stick all the diet pills you want down your mouth, but if you're not eating healthy, you're not getting anywhere. So by that, I'm just, I'm very happy. I'm glad that, you know, my life has totally changed because of this program. I'm trying to pay it forward, because I know that there's a lot of people out there struggling to lose weight, and they think that there is absolutely no hope for them, that they don't know where to begin, they don't know how to start, and they don't know how to stay on a program. But this program works. It really, really works. So that's all I really have to say about that. And I'm trying to help as many people as I can. And I love the people that I am involved with on a daily basis. The support of everybody is awesome. So that's all I have to say. I love this program, and I love all of you guys.
Oh, thank you, Christina. Thank you.
Unmute myself.
Well, yes, you can.
I didn't start crying. They're not.
Thank you for sharing, Christina. It's so exciting to hear when people say that they can, you know, they were just kind of surviving before, and now she is truly thriving through life. And that's such an amazing thing to hear. So thank you for sharing, Christina. So we are talking a little bit about our program, and you know, the why is something that we as health coaches really like to focus on, because the what and the how are simple when we know what the why is. So when we coach our clients, we really take that why seriously. And your why can change, but when it's set into place, that what and how become very simple. So somebody that's super focused on their why, and we love that about her, and it's really helped move her journey forward, is our next presenter and story of transformation, the lovely Diane.
Okay.
There we go.
Hi, guys. Thank you for that, Lindsay. Just to give you all an idea of where I've been at in my life, I've spent 40 years battling weight and trying diet after diet after diet, feeling bad about myself, feeling bad in general. And last year, I started feeling my health. And it wasn't good. And my health coach, who I pretty much credit with saving my life, kept talking about this program, and I didn't listen. And I woke up one night and was very, very scared about my health, had some heart palpitations, and she happened to call me up and say, "Hey, we're doing this challenge, want to get involved?" And I was like, perfect timing. I said, "Oh, everyone keeps talking about this program. I don't know what it is." And she filled me in on it a little bit. And I said, "Let's do it. Let's go for it." And I think within the first week, the difference in the way I felt, like Christina was talking about, the amount of energy that you have, it's just amazing. And, a lot of people came up to me because the weight did start melting off very quickly. And a lot of people ask me, what makes this program different from every other program that you've tried? And there's so many things about it, but it's the support, it's the nutritional support, the doctors, the nurses, the coaching is just amazing, from the coaching with food and with what's going on in your mind and what's going on in your life and giving to your community and making money. It's just, it affects every aspect of your life. And once you know your why, Lindsay, you were so right on with that. Once you know your why, everything else falls into place. The how is super easy. The program is just, it works. That's all there is to say about it. It works. You do it, it works. You will be successful. You just have to remember your why. And everybody knows their why. You don't really want to think about it all the time. So you really have to dig down deep and figure out your why. What makes it different for me is wanting to pay it forward. And, it's about feeling good for yourself. I think, Lindsay, you were talking about wanting to shout it from the rooftops. I have to stop myself when I see people on the street, and I want to shake them and tell them, I can help you, do this with me. Take my journey with me. Let's do it together. We have, our team likes to say better together. And it's so true. You're in a community of people who are like-minded, and we've all been through this, and no one's going to let you fail. Lindsay has said that to me time and time again. I will not let you fail. And it's very important. And it's the thing that has happened for me when I'm not on program, I'm not perfect. I start feeling crappy again. And I remember how good it felt when I was on program. I want to be healthy. It's not about losing weight. It's not about how much I weigh. It's not about what size clothes I'm fitting into. It's about how I feel. And I want the people around me to feel how good this feels. And I want people, I don't know how to make other people understand how good this feels. And if I knew, a year ago how good this would have felt, I would have done it sooner. And sometimes I kind of get upset that nobody told me about this sooner. And I know Jeanette tried, and I know she was doing her best, and I just wasn't listening, and I wasn't in the right state of mind. But gosh, it's easy, it works, and you just have to know your why. And that's a scary place to go to sometimes, but it really, the feeling is so amazing. It's worth it. It's really worth it to get into your head, figure out your why, and go for it.
Wow. Thank you, Diane.
Thank you.
That was so good. Thank you for that. I love that you are so hyper-focused on your why, because although you said it, you're not perfect, but your why takes you back to that place where, you want to be and what your end goal is.
Right.
Thank you. And it won't let you fail.
I know you won't.
I love it. Thank you.
And thank you for making this fun.
It is fun. We do have fun around here.
We do. We have a great little family here. Everyone needs to be part of our family.
I love it. I love it. Okay. Well, we're talking a lot about paying it forward and, that ripple effect. And I want to introduce the people who introduced this program to me, and I will credit them for saving my life and letting me live the life I truly love, because I found Take Shape for Life, and it was because of them not being afraid to share this with me. So without further ado, I want to introduce Kelly Giardino, certified health coach with Take Shape for Life, and my fabulous health coach.
Thanks, Lindsay. Thank you all so very much. It is quite a pleasure to be in this group. And Diane, thank you for making sure everybody knows we're an awesome family, because we have so much fun. And this is amazing. Lindsay's story, the ripple effect that she has been able to impact by starting and making this one decision, saying yes. And then we heard from Christina, who doesn't get warmed up by the passion that Christina has for how her life has changed. And then Diane, it's just for Tim and I, my husband, who's on the screen here with me, we are just in awe of what our decision has been able to do to impact our world. And like Lindsay, we really wanted to make a difference. We've raised a family. You can see we love the life we lead. We have adult children, and we like to travel and be with them. But, it really, it's about helping anyone who wants to help and change. And we have something for everyone. So, you've heard the stories. I'm hoping that as you're hearing this, you're thinking about your why. What is it? Because we all have things that we want to accomplish in our life. No matter where we are, we have dreams. And so put that in the back of your mind while you're listening to the rest of this. We're just going to tell you a little bit about this program. We keep saying our program. We want you to know what it's about. But also just as you think about that, think about you. And what is it that maybe you want to change? We look at healthy bodies, healthy minds, and healthy finances, and there's something that we can maybe assist you with, and we love to do that. So in looking at, what we can do, if I can get there, we go, and about, it is about you. And if you haven't gotten that message yet, we make it about you. As coaches, we put you in the middle of it. We want to hear your why, and we want to help you go after and get it. And what we really start with is preparing for your journey. So even being on this call is so awesome. So check mark number 1, you have prepared your journey by just wanting to learn something new about the opportunity that is here, that, like Diane said, if you haven't heard about it, we are willing to shout it from the rooftops and the mountaintops, because we know it works. We own it because it is changing our lives, and we want to help everybody have the same amazing feeling and joy and freedom, like Lindsay said, to do and be what they want to be. The second is reaching a healthy weight. most of us start there. Lindsay told you, though, she started because she looked at it for different purposes, but found that she had better health. So then we just go into these other stages of reaching what we call optimal health. And optimal health is just learning to live in a healthy way, still having fun, still having your favorites, but getting there in a journey that will make you have a very long and healthy life. And for much more so than I would have if I hadn't started this, that's for sure. So, talking about optimal health, and we'll just spend a quick few minutes here about what we can offer you in our opportunities for optimal health. Optimal health is really, it's 3 areas. It's not just the exercise, and it's not just what we eat, but it's a healthy mind, like Lindsay mentioned. And it's about having accountability in our lives for what we're taking on as our health. Because if you're trying something new, what other way do you get better at it but with a coach or a partner who already has been there and is a little ahead of you? And really, it's about good nutrition. You heard Christina and Diane both talk about, the fueling. They tried so many things. And knowing what that is and having the tools in your own toolkit for life is really what we're about. And just like the 3 legs of health that we just said support your optimal health, we have 3 legs of support. And I think you heard that word a lot in all of these stories. And that is what we're about as coaches. We want to do nothing but support you, our clients, in reaching your goals, both in health and also if you have somebody that's on your heart that you want to help. We're going to help you help them too, because this is about life and #better together, because it is about community. We all know we're better in community, and that's what we look at. And we put you into a community where we guide you and help you learn habits of health. We have a simple eating plan that you've heard about, just doing what that program is set up to be. And you get a health coach. Obviously, we're health coaches and we're here sharing with this. And you get us along the way for life. We're going to be your partners for life and just link arms with you in every step of your health. And really the support, I think we've said that word. I think maybe we're hitting that nail on the head here today, but it is about that. Diane was so good at saying it's about the support. And what does that look like? Well, health coaches, we're here to celebrate. We're here to guide you on new challenges in your health. You reach a healthy weight. Now, what do you want to do? You want to go try something you've always wanted to try. That's where that why comes in that Lindsay was saying, what is the why for getting healthy? And then let's get there and see if there's another one we can accomplish. And then we have a community that a lot of you on the call are in our community already. We have a great Facebook group. We're the Transformers, and we're very proud of that. If you're not in there, please get with whoever invited you on the call, because we'll get you in there and help support you wherever you are beginning your health journey. And we also, though, have a key factor here in what we have as support is that we have doctors and nurses and certified licensed nutritionists that we can call for any kind of support that you may want during your journey. You can call them yourselves. We have calls and podcasts you can listen to. And it's just, without that element, we all might get a little off track. So we have that for you as well. And that comes along with all of your plan and your program. Now, the other leg of this stool, the platform of optimal health, and the key leg is education, because we've all known people, or we have ourselves dieted. We know what that looks like, but really learning, what does health look like for you? And what does health look like for the person that wants it lifelong? We're led by, and this is our co-founder, Dr. Wayne Scott Anderson, cardiologist by trade. He's our medical director. He's a leader in optimal health. He went from helping very sick people to wanting to help the well side of healthcare, or we'll call it well care. And he developed our Habits of Health program. And that's what we guide you through. Learning how to drink your water, learning how to eat 6 times a day, learning what good sleep means. You heard Christina, she gets good sleep now, and that's awesome. And that's a big habit of health that we work through. And we get to know Dr. Anderson. Those of you that haven't met him yet, you will when you're ready to. And I know Lindsay had fun meeting him last year. We're going to see him again just next week, some of us. So it's very exciting. He's in the trenches with us, and this is about what he saw as the way to stay healthy. The simple fueling plan that you've heard mentioned is very easy. The other thing that I want to just make sure you all know is we have plans for whatever you're looking to accomplish in your health goals. We have the weight loss, which is a 5-in-1. We have optimal health, which is a 3-in-3. But again, remember, we have said it, we want you to eat 6 small meals a day, because that's where your body runs best. And then also looking at the balanced nutrition of what we offer. It's clinically developed. It's proven. You've heard that word too. It's proven to work if you just follow the steps and follow the system. And we have tons of options that are very good to choose from. You're going to find something you like. But also we want to help you in that one of the first healthy habits is learning to make a fresh meal for yourself, a lean and green we call it, or eat out. This is a program that puts you in your life and does not take you out of life because of some boundaries or some other thing that you can't do. We focus on all the cans and the get-tos in this program. Average lost weight, is 2 to 5 pounds each of the first 2 weeks, and then 1 to 2 pounds weekly after that. So you can look at that and know basically with what you see as a first goal, how long will you be on this program and what will that look like? And we can work with you in all of those ways to accomplish that. And there are sometimes, good, like not typical results, we'll say. So that's always something to have in the back of your mind too. And then the cost, it really becomes cost neutral. We all eat. This is just a different way to get your food. And we love to look at cost-effective ways for you to be able to start your healthy journey. So again, ask the person that invited you here to, work with you on that and what you're trying to reach in your goals. And we'll find a plan that works for you. So you put these things together. You got the habits of health. You have this great community, which I hope you're enjoying even tonight. You have a health coach that's not going to let go. And it just can do nothing but equal your health and reaching new goals, sometimes that you never thought you would do. But at least getting started in reaching the next goal on your list of what you'd like to see happen in your own health. And maybe the health of those that you love around you, because that's another thing that really starts to happen, I think, as you heard, this ripple effect starts to happen. And that is something that, we just want to take a minute to talk about, because the ripple effect you're hearing on here tonight is that we get to help people get healthy. What that also means is that we get rewarded financially for helping people get healthy. Lindsay says she has the career of a lifetime, that she has found freedom. Tim and I have found freedom in being able to do something that we know contributes to society. We're paid very well as health coaches. Our company makes sure we are, because they want us to help get America healthy. But whether you want to refer somebody, we love paying and rewarding for referrals. We love paying it forward in that way, but we also know that we can help you have healthier finances. That's the third part of our wheel. Healthy bodies, healthy minds, healthy finances. And by paying it forward in that way, becoming a coach, you can, maybe it's starting out to pay for your own program, but then maybe you want to help some more people. That's what we're here to do, is help you learn how you can pay it forward as well. And believe me, when you're on program, people notice. So it's always going to come up one way or the other. That's something else I can prove to you too, by even the people on this call. So really, we just, in summing it up, we all want to live with a purpose. And, that's what Take Shape for Life has obviously allowed the people you're hearing tonight to experience, to have purpose in their life. Does it fit around other things that they're doing in their life? Of course. Does it become a mission for a lot of us? It certainly does. And with that, we get to do things that, maybe we didn't get to do before, because we actually are helping other people to accomplish their goals. And so if that sounds like something you would like to do or plug into your life, again, whoever invited you here, just, reach back. If they were private messaging you or texting you, do it now. We all have our phones handy. We want to talk to you now if you have any questions, or this raised something in you that sounds really good. And so really, how do you get started? Like I said, just pick up the phone, get on your private message, give them a holler, let them know, I'm really interested, or I have a question, or this piqued my interest, because somewhere in your life, whether it's you or other people that are counting on you, you deserve help. And you deserve to accomplish the goals that you set for yourself, and we want to partner with you. And with that, we just want you to dream big. Identify your why. If you want help identifying your why, we're still here to coach you and help you with that. Because really, when we say we're passionate about this, we really are, from the heart out. Wherever you are, we want to meet you there and help you get started. And so with that, that's the end of our, formal presentation about our stories. About our stories. And we just are happy you're here, and hope that we've spurred some interest in something in some area of your life. And if we can answer anything, please don't hesitate to reach out. If you're not in our family of Transformers yet, please let the person know that invited you here that you're welcome to be in there at any point. And with that, I'm going to just say goodnight, and I hope to see all of you again and hear your whys if I don't know them yet, and hear your successes as they come. So thanks a lot. Good night.